thought we could have been a bit more clinical, to be honest. And I think you end up the back end of the game just kind of not hanging on, but they're putting a lot of balls in the box, stuff like that, when really the game should have been done and buried.
I didn't feel that Sporting really opened up the Hereford defence at all throughout the game.
No, I mean, you can say that about the whole season really so far. I don't think many teams have opened us up. It's just I just thought the concentration levels were excellent today. If you look at some of the goals we conceded this season, they've been from mistakes, and I just felt today we were just on it. It was a professional performance. I thought when we did turn balls over, we turned them over in good areas, which enabled us to get bodies back behind the ball. So that was really pleasing. 5
changes from the Brackley game. What were your thought processes in that?
Yeah, what? So you've got to look at it and think, where are the areas? I've got great staff, and we sit down and when we're not winning, we look at areas that we need to improve on and things that we're doing that impact that. And we sat down and we made those changes. We tactically changed a few things today, and fortunately enough for us, we got the win.
So I always look at pace in a team. If you've got that, you're always going to be a threat. And second half, I mean, first of all, what did you make of James Cayton's home debut in the first period?
Yeah, for us, we wanted. I think today, obviously when we play with Ryan and Miles, you see Miles in the second half. They're lightning quick, they get up the pitch, but I think at times we turn the ball over a lot. So, the idea of playing Cayton there today was just kind of retain possession a little bit more, enable us to get a hold of the game at times, instead of just turning over. And I thought he did that quite well. Obviously, come off at half time, he had a bit of a niggle, so we had to bring him off, but for a debut, I thought he did okay.
Because to me, the pace then in the second half, Bromsgrove couldn't cope down the flanks.
Yeah. Again, when you've got Ryan and Mars in the team, when you get them the ball, they're absolutely electric, and we did get in good areas today, and I just felt we didn't quite pull the trigger, did we? But hey, at the end of the day, we'll take a win.
Any injuries to report?
No, obviously Cayton was in today, Jack was in today, and they've got some ankle issues. Obviously Brad's with his arm, Aaron's on his way back, of course. So, and obviously, like I said about Cade, so we're just monitoring it. Obviously, at this point of the season, we've had quite a few games, back to back, so we're going to pick up a few niggles. But again, it enables us to make changes today and still get a result.
Miles Richards' debut in goal. How did you think he fared today?
I mean, he didn't have a lot to do, but he was called upon at the end there, wasn't he? And he made an absolute tremendous save, and obviously it gets us the win. And I spoke to players before the game, and opening teams that are consistent winners, and what you have with consistent winners is you have a group of players that always want to be that guy. They always want to be the one to win you the game, and I thought today we had that in him, we had that in Ryan, and I thought Zach obviously ended up having a cameo role, but he makes that vital header at the end to win us the game. So that's really pleasing, and we've just got to take this now and then propel ourselves forward and kick on.
Yeah, important 2 home games back to back to pick up points in there.
Yeah, I mean, you look at our form in the league, it's just in general, we had 4 losses, 3 wins now, 2 draws, so it's not horrendous, but it's not what we want, and we know that, and we've got to kick on. Now, have we got as many technical footballers in the team this year as we had last year? Probably not, but what we do have is a stronger group. We have stronger performers, and for me that's the reason why we've got the points we've got on the board right now, but it's not quite gelled yet, but it's coming. I think there's real good signs every game we're playing, and we just want everyone to stick with us and give us that confidence that we can come here and win games.
It's important that you're expansive at home, and you've got Harry Pinchard back in today in that number 10 role, and that seems to excite people.
Yeah, I mean, he picked up some great pockets, didn't he? He's sliding balls in between for Ryan Miles and tight times, and that's what Harry gives you. He gives you that. He's just got that football brain. He's got that great technical ability to get in really good areres and create and produce things. So it's at home, that's what you want, don't you?
And finally, about the goalkeeping scenario, does this mean that Miles Richards has retained his place because it's clean sheet today, or will Keane's trying to come back in because he hasn't really done anything wrong either? Bit of an issue for you to think about, maybe.
Shall I give you a one-word answer like I did the other week? No. Keane's away on international duty now, so he's been called up with the Wales 21 team. So obviously we knew that last week. Obviously when we signed him on loan, he didn't have the call up. So obviously Conchi didn't let him play today, and now he's got a call up next week. So that's why we've brought halves in. I thought he was excellent. He's done right. He kicks it an absolute mile. So we'll be expecting him to be here for a bit longer and obviously start the next game.
Because it seems strange to have two on-loan goalkeepers at the same time. That was my point, really.
Yeah, it seems strange to me. No, obviously Brad had his injury. We brought Cayton in to come in and play, and then obviously when he's had the call up to Wales, which no one could foresee, we've then looked at it and gone, well, actually he's going to miss a couple of games, so then we've had to go and get another keeper in. So it's just how it's a bit of bad luck.
Still a regionalised FA Cup third qualifying round. Any preferences, or you just want a home game, I guess?
Yeah, I think the last couple of years FA Cup's probably not been the kindest to us at times away from home and some of the teams we've played. So yeah, you just want to get through to the next round, don't you? I think that's the big thing for us. So I don't care who we get as long as we get through to the next round.
Thanks for your time.
Cheers, thank you.